Hello, alright. I had a couple of spare minutes, so I was going to make a quick video, random one here, about a little bit of progress I made with this 2D adventure game. Um, I've been reading the Sierra Adventure by Sean Mills, which kind of inspired me to get back to working on this a little bit. It was a very interesting book about the early days of Sierra Online and their adventure game production. It had that small company vibe going on. Um, I really remember what it was like working at a small company once upon a time when I was first starting in software dev. Uh, Before the 80-hour work weeks at the big company kind of thing happened, and it was all very friendly. All right, so what I've been doing here is converting this over to Godot 4.2. I started in Godot 3 and or 3.5, just trying to get my head around how to manage some of this stuff and a little bit of the progress that I've made thus far. I got the UI enabled, so you can actually, it's not doing anything, but it's essentially there. You can have your look, you'll have your manipulate or pick up. The inventory will be the next bit of challenge, and the settings will be your save game and volume controls and speed and whatnot. But in the meantime, some of the challenges I had were getting the menu option to sort of operate independent of the rest of the game, so you could still select the options, and those options would come into play on the game board or world or screen. And that path following is fantastic in 4.2. So you don't even have to work at it very hard to set that up. There's that little bit of jitter, which I'm trying to wrap my head around and figure it out. A lot of reading. I don't see too much about it, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a threshold setting someplace or the like. Alright, so now we'll go to another room. And I wonder if I can shut off the visible paths. Visible navigation. Maybe I want to see the paths, so. Alright, back to it. To the game. Maybe I have to kick it off and try again. Let's see. Debug. Alright, let's see what happens. Still see the collision areas, that's fine. That's fine for what we're doing. As long as the 2D navigation space is not just wrecking our experience here. So it's kind of a mix of 2D and 3D. This is a 3D background. I just did not, I started hand drawing this super long hallway and did not feel like pursuing that avenue, so I just did a 3D model of it. Came out a lot quicker. And then, let's see what we got. See, we still have this weirdness going on when you hit the edge of the walking area. It's not doing it here. It's behaving, oh, there you go. You get this spaz out. It's not doing it on top, though, which is interesting. There you go. I guess I just kind of had to find it. It only seems to be related to the left and, oh, I'm doing it there. Call me a liar. Alright. So, the only way I figured out a way around that so far was to put a collision object to let it stop short before it hit the threshold of that navigation space. Continuing the research, probably figure out something a little more elegant, as they say. And then this will be the last screen so far. The biggest holdup in this process at this point is just drawing those backgrounds, because it take quite a bit of time. Maybe if I can throw in some 3D, I can speed it along. But I don't have the shrink, the scale on this screen set up, and that should be just a minute. I wonder if I can, you know what, I wonder if I can just set that up quickly. We'll see. Because that logic for that scale is on the player code. And it will try to detect those scale positions. If they're not there, it will forego the player scaling. It's just been so long since I started around with this. I can't remember how to do it. All right. So there's the clock channel. Okay, so we have a group, we have size. I gotta set up a size and size position. Shuttle bay. You know what, let's try this. This will be a coup if we can pull this off. Shuttle bay. Ta-da. Alright, we'll move this position down here. And then let's say we want him full grown at about here. Okie doke. Hope for the best. Then maybe I can set up some kind of debug situation where you can just shoot to the room you want when you're developing. And here we go. Alright, here's a moment of truth. Is this gonna work? And yes! Well, that's just the first time I'm actually testing that out. So it's, at this point, it's just that easy. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a bug. I gotta put a catch in there. If it goes beneath the scale node, it'll just pop off and give you an error saying it's outside the index position, or you're below the height of the given node, so it doesn't know what to do, or above the height of the shrinker node. To shuttle bay. Put that puppy below the travel area, and it just doesn't become a problem. Alright, let's run through that again. No, what I did, dummy. Okay. I'm still debating on what I want to do for an inventory system if I'm going to create a mini crafting sort of situation. I even see, like, in the old Space Quest games and King's Quest games, the further ones down the line, you were able to combine items. So I don't know if that counts as a crafting system, but it had maybe the beginnings of what you would consider a crafting system. What did I do? The scale magnitude. Mess it up by putting that. Position Y. Interesting. Let's go back to the shuttle bay. Position 2, position 1. Will that close? Oh, I got it. Let's see if that does the trick. Well, he's walking. I want to see where I put it in the clone chamber. Alright. I have it right in the exit collision, so it never becomes an issue. All these kind of like hacky little things I'm doing to make it work. I'm just learning, so bear with me. Alright, that's the trick. It's getting bigger, it's getting bigger. Alright, I do have the interior artwork for the ship completed. Just have to tow it in or sew it into the process. I'll go up there and then you can figure out what's going on in there. Solve the mysteries without any clue. And go back to there. Alright, I guess basically that's it for now. I'm working on some 3D stuff and some 3D printing that I'm documenting a new build that I'm getting ready for color print, and maybe I will have something more up related to that shortly. Alright, thanks guys for watching. See you later.